Podcast City Network.
Interviewing all your favorite deathmatch superstars. 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 Deathmatch rock songs. Deathmatch rock songs. Deathmatch rock songs. Deathmatch rock songs.
And good evening, everyone. You're listening to another episode of the Deathmatch Russell podcast. Tonight, my guest is Kevin S. NASA. He'll probably say he'll mess me up and get me to tell it the right way, but we're going to be talking to him. He's the president of Damage 365 Promotions and a booker for Women's of Warriors Wrestling. Let's talk to him and see what's going on and much, much more. Let's talk wrestling, fans. Tune in right now. Kevin, you're on the line.
Yo, man, how's it going?
Good. How you doing tonight?
Not bad, not bad. A little better than my morning started off. Woke up this morning with a bird in my house, and
Really?
yeah, it's not a pleasant feeling to wake up with a bird flying above your head, dude.
What the hell?
It's actually pretty scary.
How the hell did that? I guess they must have found must have just like crawled through the window or something, or the door.
No, my wife, she left the damn door open this morning to go back and get something, so I guess the bird decided to come on in, and, you know, my dogs are lazy, so they didn't even bother telling me or alerting me that there's a bird flying around the
Right.
house.
Yeah, so you're like, give me the broom. Be like the old, what was that movie? The Outdoorsman. Right? Like, with,
Yeah, well, he was dumb enough to land inside a box.
Yes.
I don't know. So I shut it,
Yeah.
ran down the stairs with him, and let him out. So,
Right.
But I missed a day of work because of it.
Oh, shit. That's not good, though.
Yeah, it's an expensive bird.
Yeah. But anyway, man, besides that, and the weather, of course, was shitty this morning.
Absolutely.
I'm a garbage man, so yeah, I was getting drenched, but I have my raincoat. It's all right. Weather's crappy lately. You know what the hell? But now hopefully it's gonna be some good weather this weekend.
I hope so.
I know. So what's going on with you? Like, you have some stuff you want to get off your chest here, I heard.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm there's many people who know me, and
Yeah.
some people out there that don't know me. I own and operate a celebrity wrestling appearance sports promotional company called Damage 365 Promotions.
Mm-hmm.
We bring wrestlers and sports people around from FanFest to conventions, to signings, stores, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Okay, and, you know, I'm very proactive on social media, advertising and promoting, whether it's my event or the event that I'm attending with their talent.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a podcast, a network that I have 4 shows working under my umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we utilize that as well to reach out to the fan base. So, you know, the topic that I wanted to talk about, you know, I'm very involved in this topic. So, you know, when we got wrestling promoters and I'm talking about wrestling promoters as in wrestling companies that own the company, who pay to bring in talent to wrestle on their show and, you know, handle all the backstage, which partners with Warriors of Wrestling women's division, the Women of Warriors. Mm-hmm. So I do all the booking for that. You know, I reach out to the talent, I negotiate rates, I bring them in. Mm-hmm. My partner he does the matches and the cards, and handles all the, you know, behind the railing, behind the scene stuff. I handle the stuff up front. Yeah. So, you know, I have a hand in a little bit of a lot of things in wrestling. So it really, you know, and I hate to use the term, it grinds my gears, but it really pisses me off to hear wrestling promoters or even convention owners bitch and whine that fans aren't showing up. Yeah, and blaming them failing, or blaming the fact that they're not making any money. They blame it on the fans. Like, first and foremost, they're blaming it, like, legitimately blaming it on the fans. And, I can't tolerate that. Because,
No.
we're all in the business to make money.
Yes, you are.
That's how business is. I don't care if you're selling apples or you're selling wrestling autographs.
Yeah.
You're in it to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So to make money, you have to spend money. So a good investment, gets good returns.
Mm-hmm.
But if you continue to blame people for your failures and produce garbage and, don't do the proper things that you should be doing.
And promise the people to come in that are supposed to come in and they're not there, or they,
right.
you missed your...
I mean, it's 2019.
Yes.
So, you can't lie and hide about who you're booking and who you're not booking. And,
they can't come. They can't. They got to fly in this weekend. But they canceled out because they did something else.
Right, and waiting last minute to tell people that the star canceled, so they don't ask for refunds. I mean, it's so corny.
It really is,
and nonsense.
You know what, Kevin? I'm a fan, and I attend a lot of stuff, and I know the ins and outs. I see what goes on sometimes. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You put a promotion on, or you have a show, and it doesn't go anywhere. You had one guy, Chad, but he, quit the business. Had a big show coming. Remember?
Yeah.
And
look, I worked with Chad a lot, and let me tell you something. He did that last August. He did the Boardwalk Beatdown down in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
It was probably, and it's no offense to anybody, but it was probably the most well-run, organized, and promoted convention I've ever been a part of, and I've been doing this for 7 years.
Right.
So I've been to a lot of places, and I've been to multiple states.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yep.
Doing this, the convention scene.
Mm-hmm.
He spent a lot, and I mean lot of money.
He did.
Not just on talent, just on promoting. I mean, he had boats with his posters with Sting and Goldberg on it, floating around down in the beaches. I mean, I was
helping. I know. I was really helping him push the.
It was crazy.
I was helping push the promotion.
Nobody can ever knock the guy.
No, he's a great guy anyway. No matter what.
Yeah. He turned around and look. He had a lot of really cool ideas.
Yeah.
He tried to put them into motion, and maybe he took on a little bit too much too soon.
Yeah,
and stretched himself really thin.
Stressed out. Yeah.
So
yeah,
he burnt himself out. He
does, but he still does the. He still gets his ring rentals, and that's a big plus.
Right, and he rents to us at Women of Warriors when we run in Brooklyn, and we appreciate him coming down, bring his crew to set up and take down, and he's a cool guy to have conversations with, and
he's a good guy all around. We know how he is.
He does a lot of work with SWF and GCW, and he's helping other companies promote their products.
Business. Yep.
Which is great. We'll get into the topic on hand, the elephant in the room, they like to say.
Yeah.
ECWA.
Yes.
Okay. Runs in South Jersey, Delaware, and they've been running this company for a very long time. The original owners have been running this for a very long time.
Yeah.
So the current regime ownership of Mike Tartaglia took over the company in 2010, even though one of the audio clips that I sent you says he took it over in 2009.
Which is a lie. Yeah.
Right, but I don't know if it's a lie or just, he's been doing this so long, he forgot. Or whatever. Whatever the case may be. I'm not going to nitpick over a year, but the problem is people will see after clip after clip after clip is the inconsistency of his being consistent.
Yeah.
He just totally does one thing, then does another, and you can't. Then you look back and you're like, wait! I can't believe anything this guy says from day one, because everything he says is a stretch of the truth, his version of it, or he's blaming someone else for his failures, which he now, as of June 5th, he put the company on hiatus, claiming that he's much too busy with his primary position of selling fruity juice. Look, you're a private owner.
Yeah.
You're a mom and pop shop.
Right.
You got to hire people. You can't work 70 hours a week. It's just not feasibly possible, physically or otherwise. Okay. And before I started doing this, I owned and operated a greeting card store in Staten Island, New York,
Mm-hmm.
from 1998 to 2005 before I sold it,
Yeah.
and did, went on to other things.
Yeah, absolutely.
I understand at the beginning you got to work a lot of hours, you got to make some money, establish yourself, and then you bring in some people, you train them, things like that. All right, but he's been doing this for a couple of years now.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually his second location because the first location he had was in the Showboat, and he had to close it because that failed.
Mm-hmm.
Which he had ECWA in Showboat, and that failed.
Wait a minute, you know what? I've been to one of those shows. I've been to the the Ridgefield. Yeah, not that big of a not a big promotion at all.
Yeah, well, look, I know some of the shows are really good. I know some of the shows were really bad. I'm not nitpicking on
I know what you mean.
Show by show.
Yeah.
It's just that he was in the Showboat.
Mm-hmm.
He failed a couple of times. He had to postpone.
Mm-hmm.
He had to cancel. And then he blames it on the owner of the room, the guy who ran the room that they were running in.
Yeah.
Blaming him for not having marketing material, blaming him for not coming up with the money. Look, if you have a contract and you have a deal, you should have money in hand.
Absolutely, you're right.
Okay, if the marketing material is not being done by a certain date, that breaches contract. Then you cancel that show a lot earlier than a couple days before. So there's a lot of inconsistencies of what he does. And people are going to hear it. Then if you could play the first clip labeled cancellation number 1.
Oh, I wish I could do that. I wonder if I can't do that on the phone.
No.
Oh, damn it. Oh well, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Let's But anyway, you know what I mean. I could have set that up. I've been having podcast problems. I had echo problems this week. I got to tweak my computer this weekend. I got some time off, so this Saturday I'm going to work on my computer a little bit better.
Okay, so basically, he blames the owner of the room that he was running in, and claims that he didn't have marketing material until the last minute. He didn't have any marketing material until 2 days before the show, and that he didn't have the money to bring in the boogeyman. Now, it's weeks before the show. You haven't booked Boogeyman's flight?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, like
seriously? The stuff like that doesn't add up. All right, Boogeyman's flight wasn't,
Yeah.
If you booked him months in advance, his flight should have been booked at least a month in advance.
Yeah.
Not weeks before the show, and Boogeyman is still not booked for a flight, and then this guy supposedly comes forward and says he doesn't have the money to do it, so he's
and then a hotel room. I know. Yep.
Right, so it doesn't make any sense. But then Boogeyman had a totally different story where he said that he was approached, he was booked, and then he never heard from them ever again.
Wow.
So, and that's not
you
the
don't
first
don't
time.
mess
There's
with
other people as well.
No, you don't mess with the Boogeyman. He's a smart man. He's a great wrestler. Also,
So I mean, it's just the inconsistencies, and let's see. And then again, he had when I had him on my show last year, and he was telling people how I don't have that much time. He was saying on the show, I don't have this much time. I got my fruity juice place. I'm working over there. He's using the same excuse last year for his show struggling, and then blames his talent for not postering the towns, and that's why they're not doing well. Look, I understand your talent should poster. Your talent, well, first of all, if you have a training facility, which he claims they do, your students should be postering for you. That's first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all your talent should be promoting not only themselves in the matches in that show, but the show itself every day leading up to the point where they're booked, to the point where they wrestle.
Yeah, even a promo on a video. Yep, on Facebook Live. Yeah.
Keep putting the posters up. Every wrestling group you're up, you put that poster up. You tag the wrestling company. You tag your opponent. Maybe you get a little social media battle with your opponent, talking a lot of trash. Whatever it is, you do so because that's going to get asses in the seats. But to sit back and complain that, well, I work 70 hours a week, so I can't concentrate on what everybody else is doing, is just passing the buck and blaming your roster